last time you were here, it was almost identical. You dominated most of the game for 3 quarters, and in fact probably were even better this time. And the fourth quarter was an issue. What happened tonight in that fourth?
We let Jalen Adams get to his right hand, and he shot, I think, 12 free throws in the fourth quarter. And he kind of took over. And bad fourth quarter. So, yeah, carbon copy, the same as last time. I still think when we're at our best, we're one of the best teams in the league. But obviously in the fourth quarter, we didn't play like one of the best teams in the league. But I think we'll get better. We have to learn from these things, and I'm confident my team will learn from this.
You had an outstanding performance on New Year's Eve down in Wollongong, but it was very brutal, physical type of game. 48 hours up to this point. Was fatigue an issue at any point?
I don't think so. It didn't look like an issue in the third quarter.
Yeah.
No, I think we kind of let our guard down a little bit. I mean, of course, late in the game we got guys playing a lot of minutes, but they played the other night too. That's not an excuse. We got to be better, and I think we will be.
What do you think changed from their perspective defensively in the fourth quarter, that they put Tui on Derek Walton that maybe stifled him a little bit? Did you see anything that they changed that maybe stifled you guys?
They picked up the physicality a little bit, but I thought our ball stuck a little bit too much. We weren't getting as much ball movement. They were switching a little bit, but we missed some open shots. Again, I don't think it was too much different in the fourth quarter than the third, second, first quarters. I thought we let the ball stick a little bit too much, but got to go back and watch and see. I don't want to sit here and say it was this or that. Bottom line is we let him get to the free throw line too much in the fourth quarter, and we didn't do a good job on Adams. Let him get to his right hand.
I know you don't want to blame fatigue, but the way you play, guys up and in, picking up full court, I imagine that fatigue is a byproduct of that. Do you think about that at all when you're implementing that play style?
Not really. I mean, if you look, I thought our minutes were other than, Matt Hurt played a lot tonight. Sobes did. Walton was in foul trouble a little bit, so he played 26. I thought Ben Ayer did a nice job of coming in. We had Foxy came in and gave us a lift. Lewis played 18. So I thought our minutes were pretty good. But again, I don't want to use fatigue as any type of crutch because we were up 18 midway late in the third quarter, and I thought we kind of were in control of the game. So we just got to close it out. And I think we were up 13 going into the fourth. So again, we weren't tired then.
Josh, you had some significant pieces find foul trouble. How much did that throw your plans as coach out of sync?
Say that one more time.
You had some big pieces, players find foul trouble. How much did that throw your plans out of sync?
Not really. I mean, obviously, Derek was playing really well, and he got in foul trouble. But we weathered that storm. I think we had him for most of the. He had 2 fouls to give going into the fourth quarter. I thought, like I said, Ben Ayer came and gave us really good minutes. Obviously, Foxy, Glove, those guys stepped up. I can't say the foul trouble really affected us. I think it hurt us. Allowing a team to shoot 37 free throws. That hurts. We got to do a better job of keeping teams off the line, especially on the road. That's kind of hard to combat. But I think Adams took 18 free throws. Yeah, so we got to do a better job of foul discipline.
The tech foul on three-quarter time. It's only the 1 point and it's only another foul. But is that a big moment in the game? Do you think to give them the first point of that fourth quarter to get it back to a dozen the difference?
I don't think so. I mean, we got to be better. We got to be more disciplined. We can't allow that to happen. I think Love would tell you that. I tell these guys, let me get the techs. But no, I think the message was going into we're up 12. Whether if he makes that, we're up 12. So again, you're up 12 on the road against Sydney. You sign up for that before the game starts. So we have to be better as a team in the fourth quarter, and I'm confident we will be.
The Kings have a knack in fourth quarters of just running high on balls, basically, one after the other. Is there a challenge in basically guarding the same action over and over again?
No, I think we got to do different things. I'm a little bit. I think it was. I was talking to my assistants. And this again, there was a facts, not facts. It's just we got to learn how the game's being called. I believe. We had 4 fouls to give in the third quarter with under a minute. So 4 fouls to give, playing the same style. I think you just said we play a physical, aggressive style, right? We didn't really change how we played in the fourth quarter. So with a minute left to go in the third quarter, we had 4 fouls to give, meaning we had 1 team foul the whole third quarter. And then in the fourth quarter, we had all of our team fouls used in the first 3 minutes. So that's challenging trying to figure out. That's more challenging than trying to figure out how to guard a ball screen, if you ask me. But again, that's just we got to figure that out as a team.
You on the Zoom?
Yeah, sorry, if I can just quickly, Josh, you now go to Tasmania on Sunday and try to bounce back, and they're playing great basketball. But Scott Roth has talked about something very similar about his team with their foul discipline. What do you want to see different with your team from the fourth quarter to when you start now on Sunday?
Showing our hands. You know, a lot of times you get called for fouls for having hands on bodies. Just showing your hands, knowing knowing what tendencies on different players, that has a lot to do with it. Just scout and report in terms of what player wants to go which way, which direction. That's a lot of it for sure. And then again, I don't know if that made sense what I just said here on that last question, but again, sometimes it's difficult as a player too, though. Again, you got 4 fouls to give at the end of one quarter playing the same way, and you got no fouls to give with 7 minutes left to go. So that becomes really hard to figure out how to guard a mid pick and roll too.
How much did you learn from this week? I mean, 7 or 8 quarters against the Hawks, and now the Kings were really good. How much do you take out of this week and try to, I guess, overlook in some ways what happened in the fourth quarter, but then also learn from that fourth quarter?
Yeah, I don't think we should dwell on it too much again. I thought for 3 quarters we played a hell of a basketball game. I thought we were really good. You know, everyone's going to look at this fourth quarter, and we got to look at it and learn from it. But I'm really confident in my team. I really am. These guys they're playing good basketball. We've played really good basketball for 7 out of 8 quarters. I think that's what we got to take with us and put on our bag going down to Tassie, playing a team that I think has won 8 in a row. They're playing really good basketball. I haven't actually been there. The first time we played them, we played a regional game. It's supposedly the toughest place to play in the NBL. So if we want to get a win on Sunday, we're going to have to be really, really tough and put four quarters together and not 3.
That's all from me. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you, guys.
Josh.
Thanks.
Good luck in Turkey.
Thank you.